Hey guys, so I'm back. It's been a while, about 3 months now. I meant to get back to you all with a 6-month update, but I didn't make it back until 7 months. Miss Autumn here is actually 7 months old today. She's playing with this little box, so that will hopefully keep her entertained and she won't squall. But let me go ahead and get into the video and what's been going on with her. So at our 6-month appointment, which was a month ago, her stats were she was 26.5 inches long. So she was in the 70th percentile for her height. She was 15 pounds and 6 ounces. So she was in the 32nd percentile for her weight. And her head was 17.5 inches, which made her in the 95th percentile for her head. So we have just a long and skinny little baby, which her weight, that's the highest it's ever been in the 32nd percentile. So she is gaining weight. The doctor is not concerned at all with her. Everything is great with her, they say. She doesn't have to get any more shots until she's 1 year old, so that is a relief. She does go back for her 9-month appointment in December, but there will be no shots then. She still wears 3 to 6 month clothes. Some clothes she is fitting into the 6 to 9 months. This outfit she has on now is 6 to 9 months. It's a little bit big on her. But the pants fit her good as far as length go, because once again her length is longer than her waist. She's still in size 3 diapers. I expect her to be in size 3 diapers probably until she's potty trained. They go up to like 26 pounds, so I think she'll be in those forever until she's potty trained. So, going along with doctor visits, a couple weeks ago, I had taken her in. Actually, she had what I believed was her first little bug bite, mosquito bite on the bottom of her foot. And I had took her in because it had been there for 3 weeks and still was there. So the doctor was not concerned with that. I also took her in because I didn't know if she was getting a little cold or if she just had allergies. You can see her there. She's trying to say hi to the camera. But so when I took her to the doctor and told them, she has a cold, which at that time she was having some sneezing, a little runny nose, and that was about it at that time. And they ended up swabbing her actually for RSV, and she came back positive. So she had RSV. And she did get worse over the next couple of days. She had congestion. She ended up with like a barking cough, had a really bad cough. Sneezing, runny nose. But that lasted for about a week, maybe 2 weeks as far as the cough lingering. But she did really well. We gave her some cough medicine. I know you really can't give them anything, but we gave her Zarbee's. Yeah, we gave her the Zarbee's cough syrup that does not have the honey in it. It's actually approved for babies that are 2 months and older. And that helped her a little bit. And we gave her Tylenol. She did run a fever. I believe her highest fever was 101.2, I think. So not too bad. And then I used one of the little snot suckers. And that seemed to help her more than anything. Just keeping her nose cleared. But she got over that, and she's doing well now. Let me see what else I have to update on. She's also had one more mosquito bite that was on her finger, her index finger on her right hand. And she must be pretty allergic to them because she swells up, and that one was on there for probably a week. It was red and swollen. but it did go away, and she's fine now. So as far as food, she loves to eat. She's eating 2 4-ounce jars of baby food. 2 4-ounce jars twice a day. I give her one around 11 or 12 in the day, and then another around 6, 7 in the evening, just depending on how hungry she's acting. And then she still takes 6-ounce bottles. She'll drink 4 to 5 of those a day. Yeah. Oh, and she's giving Mommy a kiss. That's what she does. She gives Mama kisses. And you can see her sucking her little thummy. And she's a little thumb stucker still. I think she sees herself in the camera reflection there on the viewfinder. Mommy's, yeah. She rolls everywhere. She's always done that. She laughs and smiles and yells and blows her little lips. Yeah. And you can see her there. She's giving me a kiss. But she moves her mouth a lot, like she's trying to talk, like trying to learn words and make noises with her mouth. She bounces in her exercise saucer. She bounces. She plays in that thing a lot. Yeah. She is so active, as you can tell. She's always been active. She can't sit still for more than a minute, it seems like. So her diaper changes are a challenge now. Yeah, talking. But she's doing amazing. She's doing awesome. Aren't you, baby doll? So as far as her milestones, she has started to have some stranger danger. Did you hear that? Whoa! Yeah, she says Dada now. This is another milestone. She can say hi. Hi was her first word. Here, look what Mommy has. She says hi, and she knows what hi means. She waves. Look. She says Dada. All of that started about 6.5 months old. Like I was saying, she's having some stranger danger with people she doesn't know. You'll be holding her and someone will come up and try to say hi to her, and she will bury her face and lower her head and just not want to look at them. She'll smile, but she buries her head in her face and doesn't want to be away from Mommy and Daddy. She can sit up with assistance. She's wobbly, but she is sitting up with assistance. She is army crawling now, and she's been doing that for about a week. She gets to where she wants to go. She's not full on crawling yet, but she does get up on her knees and her hands, and she'll rock, but she doesn't go anywhere unless she's army crawling. But we look for her to be full-blown crawling pretty soon. She still does not have any teeth, so we're waiting for those to come in. She can drink from a straw. So we had bought her one of the 360 cups, the Munchkin 360 cups, and she just really was not interested in that. And one day my husband was at a restaurant and he had a straw and a cup, and she acted like she wanted it, so she actually drank right from the straw. So I bought her a sippy cup that was with a straw, and she can drink out of it. She doesn't drink out of it a whole lot, but she can drink out of one if she needs to. She waves, like I think I said before. She says hi. She knows what it means. She says Dada. She gives kisses like you saw earlier, and she knows what kisses are because I will tell her, I'll say, give Mommy a kissy, and she will turn to me and she will give me a kiss. She gives kisses to Mommy more than anybody. So it's been 3 nights so far. We have started putting her in her crib, in her room. She was in a playpen in our room. She had moved from bassinet to playpen in our room. And then 3 nights ago, we finally put her in the crib. And the first night she slept, I've got it right down here. First night she slept all night long. She woke up at 12 o'clock and I could hear her she let out just a little whiny cry, like, wah! And that was it. And then at 3 o'clock she did the same thing, and that was it. And she slept from 10 p.m. to 8 p.m. that first night. The second night, she woke up around 1 o'clock and she whined for about 5 minutes. She was not like crying really bad or anything, just like a whiny type of cry. And she actually said, "Dada, Dada." And then she went right back to sleep in 5 minutes. Slept until the morning. Last night, was her worst night. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of that very often. But she only woke up at 2 o'clock. And she was kind of crying a little bit harder than she had been. And after 5 minutes, she still was crying. So I went ahead and got her. I changed her little diaper. And I gave her about 3 ounces of bottle. That's all that she wanted to drink. And then she fell back to sleep. And I put her back in her crib. And she slept until 8:30 this morning. So she is doing really well. She's always been a pretty good sleeper. Never really had a whole lot of trouble out of her sleeping. But I know they say don't do the cry it out method, and I certainly believe you shouldn't let your child just cry and cry and cry and be screaming. But I told myself that I would give her 3 to 5 minutes of crying. And if she was still squalling after that, I would come and get her. I would comfort her and put her back to sleep and put her in again and just repeat that process. And that has worked for us. It may not work for every baby, but it has worked for us. Yeah, so hopefully that continues. One other cute little thing that I wanted to mention is she only wants Mama to put her to sleep. She wants Mommy when it's time for bed. She will rub one of my arms with one hand, and she'll rub my face with the other hand, and she'll pull my hair the entire time until she falls asleep. And that's another thing. She is a really bad hair puller. She will pull your hair, won't ya? Yeah. She loves Jesus Loves Me, the song. And we actually watch it on YouTube. It's Listener's Kids. If you all ever want like some soothing little baby songs, she loves that. And Jesus Loves Me is what calms her down sometimes when we can't get anything else to. But I think that's about all that I really have to update on. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. But that's all that I can think of for now. If you all have any questions or anything, leave them down in the comments below, and I will get back to you. And hopefully we'll see you all before too long in our next video. Thank you all for watching. Give the video a like and subscribe if you like our content. And we will talk to you all next time. Thank you.